Hey guys, we are officially live for the first time on YouTube, and I'm trying to get used to it. Let me know if you can hear me, and we will go ahead and get started. Hey Andrea, Sarah, Tony. Hi Elise. Oh, this is really, really easy and really nice. I'm hoping to see a lot of people show up, so I'll kind of ramble for a minute or two. Let me know if you can hear me. Lindsay. Thank you, Sarah. Hey, Andrea, Adriana. Awesome. Looks like you guys can hear me. I'll just have to get used to the screen being smaller. It seems like it's larger on your end, but smaller on mine. So before we get started, I have like really high anxiety. Today, for some reason, it's so high that I literally feel a little bit sick to my stomach. I don't know if it's because of all the things that we're going to be changing and announcing them to you guys, or if it just happens that my anxiety is running high today, but I feel kind of literally sick to my stomach from anxiety. So hopefully we'll just get through it. I have a lot of information to share with you guys, and we will go ahead and get started. I'll give everyone a few more minutes to, well, not too long, but just a couple more minutes to see if anyone else joins us so we can get started. I know that changing platforms like this can be confusing, and to some people it's pretty annoying, but I feel like we were moving in the right direction and hoping to, you know, make positive changes with our website, our community, our business, and everything that we do. I'm going to push these little buttons and see what happens. Ooh, I can put users in a timeout, so no one better be naughty because I will put you in timeout. I can add moderators. Okay, very cool. Just wondering what those buttons did on the side there. YouTube is 100% new to me, and but I'm really liking it. It popped up here really easily. People were able to, were you guys able to set like a reminder and stuff to remind you or ping you that we were going to be going live? Because that's really cool. Hey, Rosie. Right, Andrea, timeout for me when all my kids were small was going to the bathroom, but that never really worked. They will find you. They will hunt you down. Timeout for yourself when you have small kids doesn't work at all. The comments aren't on your face. Was that the way it was on Facebook? They like scrolled up and you could see it on the screen, right? Right, exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. If anyone sees anyone asking questions on Facebook or in our Mighty Networks community, just point them in this direction. I posted the link here a couple times. The only people that can see this video are people who have a direct link to it. It's not actually live to everyone on YouTube world. It's just live for our community or people who find the link to this. So our live videos at first will just be live, especially if they're informational lives like this one is. Other lives we might do for fun with crafting and other things like that. We'll make them live for, my hair's crazy. Everything's crazy. I feel crazy. My hair's crazy. I clean my bookshelves a little bit, so those aren't so crazy. But okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I have some announcements. Some are going to freak you guys out. Some I've been freaking out over for a month or two now. But I guess it's just easier to kind of rip that Band-Aid off and go ahead and get going. So first of all, I really, really appreciate all of you who have moved over from our Facebook group and onto the new community on Mighty Networks. I'm still going through that. I have in the works a couple small videos to try to help all of us with the transition, ways to use the platform to make the whole entire experience a little bit better. I know that Mighty Networks is launching some new things, I think, in this last week. And they're working on some things to roll out beginning at the end of this year, I believe. And I'm hoping that really soon they're going to roll out a way that we can go live directly into the Mighty Networks and not have to do it through a provider like Facebook Live or YouTube Live and then feed it into the group. I'd really like this video to actually show live in the group. So that's my ultimate goal. So we're just going to jump right in there. I know some of you are hoping for like teasers and things for the October Stars Hollow Monthly box. I do not have a teaser for it. I do not have a spoiler for the October box. There's a reason for that. I also do not have a real theme for the October box, except that we're going with the Autumn Festival feel for that October box. We've never really done a seasonal type theme for the boxes other than snow and kind of holiday inspired, usually around December. But we wanted to go ahead and do the October box kind of Autumn Festival themed. So speaking of the October box, and don't freak out, just breathe. I'm trying to breathe. We're all going to get through this. October box will be the last Stars Hollow monthly box, the last monthly Stars Hollow box. That means your payments that went through in all of September will pay for that October box that normally ships on the 16th through the 20th. It will still ship in that amount of time. During those dates, you don't have to do anything. If you paid in September, you will get the box as normal, and it will be our last monthly recurring subscription for Stars Hollow. That being said, we have on tomorrow's October 1st, we will have all of your subscriptions paused and stopped tomorrow morning. There's going to be a couple things you can do. We're going to send out, we're going to write this all out in a nice post. We're going to have graphics. We're going to send out emails. So everything that I'm talking about here, if you don't exactly get what's going on, that's okay. We're going to have an email sent out. We're going to go in very detail with it on the website via email and also on social media posts. Basically, all the subs are going to be paused tomorrow. And we're going to send out an email, and you can go in and you may cancel your subscription if you'd like to. There's going to be two options to pay. We're going to go to, instead of a bi-monthly box like I originally had considered, we're actually going to go to a quarterly box. That means a box will ship out every 3 months instead of every 2 months like we were considering. There's lots and lots of reasons for this, and I went back and forth and back and forth. It's terrifying for me as a business owner. Our boxes, everything we've ever done has been subscription-based. But there's a lot of reasons that we're doing this. Number one, we haven't been growing in a really, really long time. We've been pumping out a lot of product. And I realized about a month ago that the past 3.5 years, just for subscriptions alone, I have come up with the design, manufactured, curated over 500 products in 3.5 months. That does not take in consideration all the products outside of our subscriptions. I am creatively burnt out a little bit, and I also feel like we're creating so much random product that people are not interested in as much in the subscription boxes. I think we're kind of almost what do you call it? Where usually there's so much, like the book subscriptions, there are so many boxes out there that no one's going to really ever do well because there's so much content out there. I feel like we kind of created that with Stars Hollow Monthly and all of our products ourselves. We kind of flooded our own market. So for personal reasons, because I've got to that point where anxiety has started to take over, and I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if you guys ever know this, but I used to work a really early shift. I actually loved it to an extent. But it got to the point where I literally had a rock in my stomach, probably about half an hour before my 2 a.m. bell went off. And my stomach would get this knot in it and that horrible feeling like I hate my job so much that I wanted to throw up before I went every morning. I don't want to ever get that feeling with my business that I'm running myself, and I'm starting to feel that. So in order to either, change things up a bit and also make things better, and for you guys, better for our business and better for me personally, I wanted to change it now before it was too late. So quarterly boxes, they're going to be seasonal. There's going to be a winter edition, a spring edition, a summer edition, and a fall edition. The first sub is going to be, and we're also changing the name because it's not monthly anymore. We're going to, it's a lifestyle box. It's a lifestyle, you know, the whole scene with Dean where he says, so it's a show, and you say, no, it's a lifestyle. And Rory says it's a religion, or her mom go back and forth. So the It's a Lifestyle box, there's going to be a winter edition, which starts, which will ship on December 7th, right in time for Christmas. Our idea behind the boxes is to make it still Stars Hollow, of course. It's going to be very Stars Hollow. We're going to have gorgeous boxes. We have those already ready to go. The boxes will change with the seasons, but it will still say it's a lifestyle, it's a religion on the box. It'll be very Gilmore. There's going to be snowflakes on the winter edition. There'll probably be little yellow daisies umbrellas on the spring edition. This way also we'll be able to fit in some seasonal items along with the products like Winter Festival, Life and Death Brigade and stuff. For some reason, Life and Death Brigade along with, you know, Love, Yellow Daisies and things like that will go with spring. And we'll be able to do Stars Hollow, but also very small town and very the feeling and community behind Stars Hollow. And I'm super, super excited about the ideas that we have. The boxes are gorgeous. You can actually go to starshollowmonthly.com right now and see the design of the boxes. Those are up. They're not, wait a minute, I might be lying about that. No, I think they are on the boxes. In order to make up for not doing a monthly subscription, we are actually going to be launching our products in a very specific way as well. We're going to be launching, instead of just launching product, launching leggings, launching whatever, launch, we're going to be doing 6 products in 6 new designs on the 12th of every month. So now you guys will be able to say, hey, I know on the 12th of the month, no matter what day of the week it is, Peggy's launching these 6 products. I'm going to go check in, see what she's launched, and you can pick out what you like and what you don't like, and they will ship within 48 hours. Back to the It's a Lifestyle box, which Stars Hollow Monthly is going to be coming. The ship dates are December 7th, March 7th, June 7th, and September 7th. So that way you get your quarterly box in time for whatever holidays will be coming around that. The only one that I couldn't really fit in would be Valentine's Day. It kind of just fell in like in the in-between times. This will mean that the boxes will go up in price, but since you're only getting a box every 3 months, it's going to be well worth it. It'll give us more time to curate more epic products, larger products like blankets. Your guys' boxes went out this month with an epic item in it, but it was actually too expensive for me for the subscriptions. I shouldn't have put what I did in those boxes this month when you guys get them. I will be able to do that on a larger basis. Duffel bags, larger, the round, awesome beach towels, really cool things that I wouldn't have been able to afford in the month-to-month boxes, or I wouldn't have had enough time, like the salt and pepper shakers that I wanted to do for you guys. Those take me 3 months to get. Now I'll have time to get them and plan them for one of your boxes rather than doing salt and pepper shakers and having you guys have to pick them up separately. You'll be able to get those really unique products in your boxes on a quarterly basis. So all subs will be on hold tomorrow, and we'll send out an information about this. You can go in, cancel your subscription, or you can leave it alone, and you'll automatically be switched over to the quarterly subscription on the 7th. On the 7th of October, for 7 days, we're gonna push everyone, send out emails to all of our current subscribers to push everyone to either go in and cancel your subscription or to leave it alone, and we'll automatically switch you to a quarterly payment plan where on October 7th, you'll be paying for your winter box, and then in January, you'll be paying for your spring box, and so on. There is gonna be a new annual subscription option where you can save $5 per box by going in, canceling your current subscription. You can't do this right now. It's not up. I haven't made live the actual boxes, but you'll be able to go in after tomorrow and put that you want an annual subscription, and then once a year you'll be subscribed for all the 4 quarterly boxes. I worked really hard to try to make it to where we could do a month-to-month payment plan, but it was so convoluted that I was afraid that people would come in at the wrong times. And there's only so many things I can work with. So that month-to-month subscription, unless I find a better way to do it, I'm not going to do it, mainly because it will just mess up the shipping so bad. And we're trying to make it to where everything is much more simplified. A quarterly box, 6 new products every month. They end next month on the 12th, 6 more products. The 6 products we're going to be launching in beginning this October 12th is going to be in 6 different categories. The first one's going to be the wear it category. It would be leggings. It could be a sweater 1 month. I mean, a sweatshirt or a jacket. It could be a t-shirt 1 month. The second one is the collect it category, and that's going to be mostly enamel pins, buttons, anything that you could collect would be in that category that month. There's going to be a drink it category where it could be a mug, a water bottle, mason jars, or a wine glasses. There's going to be a planet section where we'll be doing planner items. Could be a planner, it could be a notebook, pens, anything like that that would be really cool to have on a planning level. Then one category that I went back and forth on was a read it category, which will be our book recommendation of the month. We're going to launch with that, see how well it does. If it doesn't do well, the read it category could turn into a different category. All of these categories, most of them, 4 out of the 6, I'm very positive will do well enough that they'll be an every single month thing. The read it category, I'm a little bit concerned about. We'll see how that goes the first few months, but it will stay that way leading up into 2019. The 6th category is something just random and fun, and we'll see how it goes, but it's basically a happy mail category. For those of you who like your monthly surprise, this has nothing to do with Stars Hollow. It just has something to do with being a spot of sunshine, a spot of happiness, and a surprise in your inbox. It basically be about $10 $10, you log in on the 12th, $10, you have no idea what you're getting. You could get, I don't know, a notebook with some really awesome sayings like "you rock," "make this month your," well, not that word, but okay. So let me get out of the other idea, but the idea behind the Happy Mail is getting a spot of a surprise in that category. You choose it, you pay your $10, and you get something in the mail that I've chosen specifically that month that I think will bring anyone a spot of joy or happiness in your inbox without knowing what it is. It's a straight 100% surprise. So those are the 6 categories: wear it, collect it, read it, drink it, plan it, and then Happy Mail. I couldn't come up with an it word. If you guys come up with better for that little spot of surprise, enjoy it. I don't know. For now, we did Happy Mail. It's basically something you'll get in your mailbox that should bring you a bit of joy. So if you're missing that little spot of happiness each month from Stars Hollow Monthly and that actual surprise, a lot of people like me, I love the actual surprise portion of a subscription. I don't want to be spoiled. If I am, that's okay. But that Happy Mail is there for you to get some kind of happiness and a little bit of joy in your inbox, and the fun of being surprised during the month. And you can see those categories on our website. Stars Hollow Monthly is going to be, the Stars Hollow Monthly is going to be called It's a Lifestyle Box. It's a lifestylebox.com will feed into your Stars Hollow Monthly. So if you're on starshollowmonthly.com, your login will be the same even if the website name changes. Speaking of the websites, right now, currently we only have Stars Hollow Monthly and SophistiGeek. SophistiGeek and Stars Hollow Monthly are going to be combined. We want you guys to have one login, one customer service email, one everything. We're working very, very hard that by tomorrow, our customer service will be better, quicker, more efficient. The way we do our boxes will be better, more efficient. They will be higher end. And the same thing about, that's why we went to the 6 items, 6 new designs on the 12th of every month, so that you guys know exactly what's going on and know what to expect each month from us. And it will also simplify my life with coming out with new products. Currently, I was coming out with, when I was doing both the boxes, I was coming out with 15 to 20 about 15 products just for the subscriptions on a monthly basis. And then you're talking another half dozen minimum each month. So coming up with 21 to 30 products was starting to really, really drain on those. 6 items a month is a lot. I'm trying to think if I should, you know, bring it down from 6 to 3. The thing is, 6 items a month, I was doing about 18 to 20 on a regular basis before. So the quarterly boxes will cut that down a lot. It'll give me 3 months of planning instead of the 30 days I normally had. So if we see that maybe the read it section doesn't do well, I'll either nix that, or we'll just, you know, do 5 items, 5 new products on the 12th of every month or whatever. But we can definitely change that up. Let me continue on really quick while I have all of this going on. So the last Stars Hollow monthly box was paid for this month. They go out by the 18th of next month as normal. We already discussed the shipping schedule for the It's a Lifestyle quarterly box, which is what Stars Hollow Monthly will be turning into, just a new name and quarterly, bigger and better than ever before. The SophistiGeek website in the next week or so will slowly go over to the Stars Hollow Monthly site. StarsHollowMonthly.com will turn into SophistiGeek.com, but it'll be your Stars Hollow Monthly login. We talked about the 6 new products and 6 new designs on the 12th of every month and the actual categories they were. We'll also be doing the 48-hour. We've already been getting on top of that this last month already, mostly except for our pre-orders. But unless it's a pre-order, which we'll be doing very, very few of coming out really, really soon, it's going to have a ships within 48 hours. And there will also be 6 collectible pins that we give out with every single order. That excludes any subscription orders. But if you order anything else on the website, you'll get a collectible pin. There's 6 autumn-inspired ones that we're handing out right now. During the winter time, November, December, January, there will be some winter-inspired pins that we'll be sending out with every order. And the only exclusion of the pins would be subscription orders. So much, right? Will there be extra September boxes available for sale? Those are already on the website. They've been up for a couple weeks now, but we won't. I won't have a lot of those. We're already running low on some of the products since we just recently yesterday or the day before shipped out all the Stars Hollow Monthly Septembers, and I might have about 60 to 70 left once those have completely gone out. Yeah, the new quarterly boxes will be $55, free shipping. The annual rate will make them $50 free shipping. We will no longer be shipping anything internationally for the time being until I come up with a better way. And that might end up being that we have a separate international website. If we're already monthly subscribers, will we automatically subscribe? Right. I discussed that a little bit earlier, but basically I'll send out a bunch of information about that tomorrow. But the idea is tomorrow, all subscribers will be on hold. You can go in and you can cancel your Stars Hollow Monthly subscription if you prefer, and then resubscribe to the quarterly boxes, which will be live. But if you don't, you'll automatically go from monthly to quarterly on October 7th. So you can just leave it alone if you want to be, if you definitely want to the switch over, and we will go ahead and auto switch you over. And that won't happen until the 7th. So you'll have an entire week, and I'll be reminding everyone every single day, posting and sending out emails to all of our current subscriber list that you can go in, cancel your Stars Hollow Monthly subscription, and then you can choose either a quarterly, lifestyle box or an annual lifestyle box. But if you do nothing, we'll automatically assume that you want to be switched over to the quarterly subscription. That price will come out, and then you'll get your box. The winter edition will go out on December 7th, right before the holidays. Fandom enamel pins, yes, I will have those available very soon. I have a ginormous sale coming up soon where basically all enamel pins, cups, t-shirts, the older t-shirts and things like that will be really, really discounted. We're going to do a huge live sale and also a website blowout sale. if there's anyone that has items that they'd like in bulk, like a dozen or 24, if you have a classroom or friends or something coming up, we're going to do kind of a wholesale price point too, where nail polishes will be $1 or $2 if you order 12 or more and things like that. The exception was for international subscribers was for the monthly box. Now that it's no longer monthly, especially now that it's no longer monthly, all of the subscriptions will be canceled as far as international customers. Canadians, I can consider. The hard thing about quarterly boxes, I have no idea how heavy they will be. International shipping is super, super high. If a Canadian box or any international box goes over the 4-pound mark, which a lot of quarterly boxes, because they're so heavy, if I put a blanket inside of the winter box, it's probably going to be 3 to 4 pounds. And you're talking about a difference between a $21 shipping charge and a $45 shipping charge. I don't want to charge everyone $45 per box and then turn around and it's just under 4 pounds and it would have been $21. And there's no way that I can go through, charge everybody $45 every month and then refund any differences every time the boxes go out. That would be a really big hassle. So I will look into it and see what can happen. Canada is much easier than most other internationals because Canada, I have it really down pat. Like I said, the only problem is if I don't know immediately, I can only charge subscriptions a very specific amount. If I charge you $21.99 for shipping and then the spring box is $50, I will literally be paying you guys to take boxes, and that would be something that we can't really do right now. The 6 items and 6 new things will be on the 12th of October starting. Will extra boxes still be for sale? Extra September and October will be for sale if I have any. Quarterly boxes, we will not sell extra boxes. We will be cutting things down to very, very specific numbers. Basically, if you don't order a box when they are for sale, there will be no extras. That's one of those things that I have to do. Our stuff in stock in our fulfillment center is to the point to where our business is not at the point that it should be, because I was ordering extras in hopes that, and to make people happy so that after the boxes went out, they could still purchase items. And that's actually really, really, really killed our business on a financial level. So I'm sitting on a lot of product that should have been sold and it hasn't. So I'm really hoping to push some of that product out so that, say we order the winter boxes, that at the minimum I can do is have a dozen or 2 or 3 dozen boxes, but we'll never have more than 40, 30, I'd say 36, 3 dozen boxes left over at a time. How will we know when the live sale is? I always post when it's going to be, when it's coming, where it's going to be, and all that stuff. So I'll be posting in the Mighty Networks community. I will probably cross-post just for a little bit longer in the Facebook group and pin them to the top. Anything important like a huge live sale coming, I'll have pinned in the Mighty Networks community at the top in the featured post. So always check the featured posts, and then you guys will see anything important coming up. Am I arranging for international subscribers to get the boxes we've missed starting from September? I did not know anything about that, so I'm not really sure what that's referring to. I'm guessing that once I changed that we weren't taking any new subscribers, some boxes did not go through because of international shipping wasn't available. Most of the Indiegogo shoppers listings, I'm still going through. It's taken me a lot longer going back and forth and back and forth. This is in, this is out. What size did you need in this? Did you mean you wanted that? So I still have tomorrow, I'll be sending out the last wave of shopping lists. I have to go through and make sure that I mark off every single shirt size, legging size, etc. So it's just taking, it's really, really time consuming going back and forth via email, seeing what people will want and what they don't want and the sizes available. And then I'll go through my list, cross off all the last ones, but that should be wrapped up middle of next week. If you sent me an email and here's my list and I haven't gotten back to you, I'm either still going through it to make sure that I still have everyone's sizes. The only thing I was really scared about sending out 20 emails at one time is 20 people saying they want this one item, and then I only have 10 of them, and that would have been a problem. So then I'll have to go back and ask you what you want, what you would like in the difference. So most of those, I should have all of the 250 down to the $100 list for the Indiegogo shoppers. I will verify all of that tonight, and then tomorrow, the $50 to $85 shoppers, I'll send an email to with the updated inventory list. And I'll go ahead and ship the larger orders tomorrow. Any of the $100 orders we have in, those will all be out by Tuesday, Wednesday is what I'm hoping. Can you have the option to upgrade annually at any time during the year? I really have no idea about that. The only thing I would suggest on that, because what I would say to do is then if you say before your next payment comes out for the spring box, and in spring you want to do annual, I would cancel your quarterly before your spring payment comes out and go ahead and subscribe to the annual, and that will be the same effect. That way you won't get charged for the next box and then want to go annual. That's what I would do. So say your payment for the spring box is January 7th is what it should be if you're subscribed as of October 7th. You can go ahead and get your spring box with that January 7th, and then say March 10th, you decide you want to go annual. I would just cancel your quarterly subscription and then subscribe to the annual. Will the quarterly boxes have collectible magnets? They will, and I'm going to do a poll in the group about that if you want to continue on with the same style magnets, or if you guys would like the ones that are hard magnets that look kind of like a button. They could be square or rectangle or circle, but kind of like, you know, buttons or pins, that kind of magnet, or if you prefer the die cut flatter magnets that we've been doing. We will not be doing a monthly magnet. That's the magnet. There's only so many magnets we can make, first of all. And secondly, we want to make them something really special. So we will not be doing a monthly magnet. If I did, there's so many things I love to make for you guys. I think I kind of got myself in a problem with this, is wanting to give you guys all the things you wanted. So I was like, let me create this and make this and manufacture that. So I ended up creating so many things and only selling a small portion of each one. I'd rather really find, that's why we're doing the 6 things. I could do 7th could be magnets, and 8th could be, you know, socks, and 9th could be this. And I'd end up making so many things. It'd still be the same problem that it boiled down to for me as a business and as a creator. So the magnets will definitely still be in the boxes, and that will be something very exclusive and special for our subscription boxes. And that's even if we come up with any other subscription boxes in the future. One of the things too that's really amazing with the quarterly, it's a lifestyle stars hollow inspire box, is it'll give me more freedom to come out with special edition boxes like the Halloween one we're doing. We could do other fandoms, other special edition boxes, anything that we want to do. Gives us a little bit more space to make those happen. All Communications said, yeah, I'll have to look into it. I'm not sure who I'm exactly talking to as far as the international stuff, but I'll look into that. The tracking was sent out on Friday, and it should be in your, also in your account. If you log in, it should say shipped. How long after the 12th will the 6 items be available? Either, Laura, when we launch the 6 items and 6 new designs on the 12th, they'll be available for sale on the 12th. They will be available until the end of the month. So if there's all the way up until the 30th or 31st, unless they sell out. The very first few months, I'll be only ordering, because we're getting away from where we're shipping out. It's taking so long to ship out. So for October, I'll be ordering very small amounts of all of those 6 items in advance, so that when they go live on the 12th, they can ship by the 14th, 15th out to everyone. Or if you order it on the 16th, it'll ship out on the 17th, 18th. So until I know exactly how well the categories and stuff will do, they'll be very limited. So they will be available either until they sell out or until the end of the month. And then on the 1st of, say, November, it will say coming soon again. And then there will be new products on the 12th. Basically, no countdown timers, but you basically get the idea. They'll either end completely the month before or before the 1st of that next month, or until they sell out. Yes, if you do not switch, if you do not cancel your Stars Hollow Monthly, the December box will be charged on October 7th. Allison, I sent out emails to everyone, at least last Wednesday or Thursday for the $200 shoppers. You can send me an email and I'll check into it for you, but also check your spam folder and stuff like that. There is a discount to pay yearly, $5 off each box. You save $20 by doing the annual subscription. I'm not sure who I was talking to there, but someone was asking. Yeah, Lindsay, so far I've only sent emails out to everyone who is $100 or over for Indiegogo. I'm still waiting to get everyone's list so I can go through them all night tonight. And then tomorrow I'll send out the email to everyone who's 85 and under for their lists. Right. Any Parenthood or Gossip Girl in the works? I actually have never watched. I've watched a couple episodes of Gossip Girl, but not Parenthood. I've never had anyone ask me for either one of those for boxes. So we definitely would have to check and see what we think would do well, or if there's a lot of interest in specific fandoms and such. I know we have huge interest in One Tree Hill, Friends, and probably some other cult type following shows and stuff like that. Maybe Pretty Little Liars and things like that. I'm not sure. I was thinking Riverdale. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or maybe not just Buffy, but a whole entire Buffy Charmed and 80s kind of paranormal box. Is October the 7th the last day to order the winter's box? No, you'll be able to order the winter box all the way up until December. So if you don't want your payment automatically out on the 7th, you can wait and order it at the end of October if you like. The sooner the better for us, but people will be able to subscribe all the way up until December 31st, or unless we go ahead and order a certain amount and see that we're going to sell out, and then we will cut it off. So normally the cutoff is leading all the way up until the winter box's shipping date, basically December 1st. But if it's close, we will we'll nip it in the bud. We're basically doing a, first come, first serve basis on the boxes. I would rather sell out than have, at this point, 100 leftovers. It kills us as a business to have extras like that. And that's what I've got myself in a really, really deep ditch the last year by ordering extras to try to let everyone have any time to get it in case they missed it. Okay. Parenthood. Right. Yeah, I've heard of it. And I knew that Lauren Graham was in it. I just never seen that. I've never actually seen it. Veronica Mars is on my radar as far as everything else. Halloween boxes, we posted those on the page that was out. We're trying to ship them between the 7th and the 10th. The 10th probably the latest. I do know that the shirts are coming in about the 6th, I think. That doesn't give us a lot of time. We want to make sure they're out by the 10th so you have them in plenty of time to utilize all of your Halloween items when they come in. Yeah, we wanted to do some Stranger Things this year too, and we just didn't get to, so we did a more generic Halloween thing, but we might do something Stranger Things inspired on the 6 items coming out. And just to let you guys know, for months and months and months, all the way back since February, we've been trying to get away from people asking us and assuming that everything we did was either bookish or Stars Hollow Gilmore Girls inspired. We've been trying, that's why we started SophistiGeek as a brand in general. And still I get anything that I do, I have people ask, is it going to be completely Gilmore inspired? The Halloween box, I had dozens and dozens of people ask me, Is it going to be filled with Stars Hollow monthly? Stars Hollow or Gilmore Girls items? And I wanted to let them know and let you guys know that we're way, way more at this point as a company than just Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls will always be special. And I've always said, Stars Hollow is that town and that show that's 100% unique. I don't think there ever has been or ever will be a show similar, in my opinion, that speaks to so many people on so many different levels. So that's why we love it so much as a box and as a business. But we're definitely going to want you guys to realize, even when we do the 6 items in 6 different designs, that doesn't mean we're going to have 6 Gilmore Girls inspired products up on the website every month. We want to go towards empowering women, affirmation sayings, Southern sayings like happy fall, y'all. That's why we were trying to do coffee leggings that would be for people who maybe they didn't love Gilmore Girls, but you could wear a Gilmore Girls shirt with it. Coffee leggings could go with a Central Perk shirt. Coffee could just be, hey, I love coffee, forget all the other fandoms. We're really trying to move towards encompassing a lot more women and the things that they love and the things that they want to have in their life, which is why we switched over our community in the first place, which is why we're trying to encompass more things. So yes, the subscription boxes are Stars Hollow. That's for sure. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a religion. It's definitely Stars Hollow. But that does open us up to where it's a lifestyle can mean a lot of things. So we might start a second box at some point in our lives, or the special edition boxes could still be It's a Lifestyle box, Stranger Things edition, It's a Lifestyle box, coffee edition, It's a Lifestyle, whatever. But yes, our core boxes are basically Stars Hollow monthly on steroids, less frequent. That's it. And much more encompassing. So we've always tried to send out things that were Gilmore-ish along with our Gilmore items. You might get Stars Hollow Festival, but at the same time get a fantastic sample of coffee, because coffee is Gilmore Girls. But the coffee itself doesn't necessarily have to have a Gilmore Girls label slapped on it for it to feel it's a lifestyle, it's a religion. And I hope you guys check out the Stars Hollow Monthly website soon and see all the new things, see our new feel and look for our brand. We kind of upbeated it, trying to show what we are and what we're encompassing and what we're trying to be going forward from the rest of 2018 and into 2019. I have kids that I can tell that want to come in here, and other kids actually working in the fulfillment center for you guys right now, because I have amazing children. And it's truly a completely family business. But I love all of you guys, and I really, really appreciate you guys sticking it out and things like that. And appreciate you guys moving with us as we move in a new direction, and appreciate that we're doing this. I know some people ask, well, as a business, that's going to really hurt you getting off Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And believe me, don't think I didn't think about that. My family, the only income I have coming in, and I have a family of 7, is this business. So it's terrifying to make any changes on any level. But what I always want you guys to realize is I do this because I didn't have a community, and I want to have a community where everyone feels like they belong and they can be who they are, no matter what, what else is going on in their life. So we're trying to make changes to let you guys know that first, we're a community, and we happen to sell things on the side on occasion, but we want a place for you guys where you feel safe and amazing, and you can just be you and find other nerds or geeks or weirdos that, kind of march to their own beat just like you do in one space. We have over 1,000 subscribers. I know someone asked that recently. So a way to promote this, a way that you guys can help. We're not advertising at all right now, but we're going to hope, I'm going to try to come up with some unique ways that won't cost us a lot. Like I said, our business has a lot of subscribers. We don't make a lot of cash. I mean, I pay ourselves, and the business kind of pays itself a little bit, but advertising is expensive, and we haven't been doing that probably for over a year. We did only a little bit. Everything that we've grown has been word of mouth. and we're really appreciative of that. But I'm trying to come up with some really unique marketing ideas. I'm not sure. It seems like, is that you, Sarah, Royal P31? And I'll try to come up with some really great ideas. Seems like someone asked another question that I missed. Yeah, so, but boiling everything down, I'm going to be sending all of this information out, and hopefully where you guys can really understand it. I'm sending out an email to all of our newsletter list. Then I'll be sending out a separate email to our current subscribers. I'll be posting it. I will have graphics, very simple. This is how it is. This is how you change whatever you need to change and things like that. I'm starting a podcast soon. I actually have a link to it on the Stars Hollow Monthly website now, but there's nothing there, so you don't even have to follow it at this point. So yeah, we're definitely working towards a lot of new things to really expand our community and get people onto that Mighty Networks. That's going to be the bulk of my working towards is, you know, making amazing things, but not getting so burnt out that I kind of get that sick feeling when I get up in the mornings to work, but also move towards doing something really amazing for you guys as a community. Yeah, so yeah, podcasts, and I've been thinking really, really hard about what type of podcast I should be doing, and it really hurts my brain to try to think of one thing that I just want to talk on. I'm kind of like an eclectic person in general. I'm an eclectic author. It gets myself into trouble. No, don't think otherwise. When I write, I get bored with what I'm writing rather quickly, and I'm ready to move on to something new. Same thing with business, same thing with anything creative. Once I've done one thing, I'm ready to do something new, which is probably why I've launched and buried several businesses in the past 3.5 years. But I want to talk about things that you guys are interested in. It seems you guys like my randomness, so I might talk books one week. I might talk anxiety and depression, which I have a lot of and battle every day for something a little bit deeper. I don't want to get too dark and, you know, bogged down on my topics, but maybe there can be a specific topic we talk on certain days, and we'll see how that works. So can I sell my books on SophistiGeek? I probably could. I'll have to talk to, some of my books are with a publisher, a small publisher, and the rest of mine I kind of yanked down because I wanted to have them edited and launch them. I have a zombie series that I've been holding on to for a year now. I bought the rights back from a publisher that had them before, and I kind of been sitting on that. But I have an amazing editor that worked with Jana Oliver. And she doesn't have time. I was planning on relaunching the zombie series for October, but she's going to be working on them for me in November. And I think I'm going to launch like a Valentine's Sucks, Zombies Rule, or I Love You for Your Brains type of zombie thing in February of next year. So we'll see if we can do that. And yes, I know too that I have, you know, the novella serial I was going to do through Patreon. I'm still going to do that. It's kind of an ode to Stars Hollow, and I named it. Basically, it's in Humble Pie, North Carolina. It's a fictional town I made up, and it's a very small town. A girl who hated her small town and hated that it's known for its awesome pies all over the world. And that she has to come back into Humble Pie and live there. So it's kind of an opposite of, you know, Lorelai and Rory loving Stars Hollow so much. This girl hates it, but she ends up back in town. So I'm working on that, but I need more time in my day. So yeah, well, before I ramble for another 45 minutes, I'm gonna let you guys go. And like I said, tomorrow I'll be putting out tons and tons of information, especially for all of our subscribers. There's already frequent asked questions and a contact form on Stars Hollow Monthly that I've switched over. I'll slowly be taking the website. If you go to Stars Hollow Monthly, it will automatically redirect to SophistiGeek, and SophistiGeek will be all into one website really, really soon. The itsalifestylebox.com will also go straight to SophistiGeek at some point this week coming up. But SophistiGeek.com will be, shopSophistiGeek.com will be our main website from here on out for all of our subscriptions and all of our products. And we'll work hard on all the things like that. I probably could, I'm not sure who's asking about the F Anxiety sweatshirt that I have. I have some things like that that I've been thinking about doing, specifically, Rosie. So we'll see what we can come up with. But, you know, I know that the green shirt we did that, and yet she persisted, things like that, girl power type things we want to move into, and some Southern things and things like that, very small town, but also female centric items that we want to get away from 100%, where every single product we launch is going to be fandom. I'm looking more towards, we have a product that Latia came up with, a quote from Frankenstein, which is super empowering for women, but it just happens to be by the author of Frankenstein. So probably a cup or a mug or something on October 12th will have that quote. It's really an amazing quote that anyone can appreciate, but bonus points that it's bookish, right? So that's the type of things that we're really moving towards, is things that anyone can appreciate, but if it's in your fandom, you can double appreciate it. So I'm going to get off here. I love you guys. I'm working really hard on that Indiegogo stuff. It's just taking like way, way, way more time and effort than I anticipated. So I apologize it's taking so long, but I promise you that all of that will be taken care of and shipped out by the middle of this week. And if you send me a list and I don't get back to you, it's not because I haven't gotten it. So you don't have to send me 3 more emails. It's that I don't have a question and I have your stuff and it's already getting boxed up. Or if I have a question or if I run out of something that you asked for, I will email you back and get that straightened out by tomorrow. So I'm going to get off here. I will talk at you guys again later, and tons of information is going to go out tomorrow. I hope everyone's calm. No one died of a heart attack over all the changes. Yes, Sarah, a P.O. box. I actually have a box at the new warehouse. I can post my it's the address, basically the physical address of the warehouse now. The 775 South US Highway 1. That's basically a business box, so you can use that if you need it. So yeah. All right, I'm going to get off here and we will talk again really, really soon. Sarah, you and I have some chatting to do anyway, because we have something so big. You guys are going to, well, I'm not going to, should I say crack your pants? Probably not on live, right? But you guys are going to freak the F out, and I'll be announcing that this week coming up as soon as I get something super, one more email I'm waiting on. And if you guys think we've done big things like the Keiko Agena chat, then you're going to be freaking out over what I will be announcing this week coming up. So I'm out, and I will chat at you guys again soon.